Welcome. Nigel's been asked to do an emergency advice video on behalf of his friends in equity. So here is Nigel with some emergency advice.
Hello, Nigel Cecil here, entertainment entrepreneur. The buck stops. The buck stops with the council in equity. And why am I saying that? Because Hillary, you've got me doing an emergency Nigel message in response to friends from equity. Because apparently they are concerned about the speed and the decisions taken by the council regarding the possible restructuring of offices and redundancies within the staff. So concerned, in fact, you've heard, have you, Hillary? Yes, you told me that they've started a petition to get 500 signatures because you need 1% of the membership to be able to call a special representative conference to discuss the issue. But you see, in an emergency situation, not much good at all. You see, equity appears to be democratic, but it can't respond by members demanding an emergency. Why? Because if you call a special representative conference, well, it could take up to 3 months to organise. So the fact that the buck stops with the council, 3 months down the line, the buck's already run well away, haven't you, Buck? Yes, indeed. You see, so realistically, if you want to get something done, the only real way is to remember voices in unison are power. Voices in unison are power. In fact, it's an activist mantra. So you all need to come together if you're determined to do something and inundate the councillors with your concerns. I believe you can find their email addresses on the equity website, because you see, they're going to be taking part in council meetings, presumably by Zoom, virtual council meetings. So you need to inundate the councillors. If you're determined to do something, well, get the signatures, demonstrate you've got them. But if you want something to happen now, let the councillors know what you think. Otherwise, well, you see, the General Secretary and the President only act and may only act in accordance with the policies and decisions of the Council. So you see, they've obviously got that. They must have obtained that for them to do what they are doing. So that's why the buck stops with the Council, and why it's important, if you want to get something done now, voices in unison are power. The buck stops with the council, but your voices in unison are power.
So don't forget, the buck stops with the Equity Council. May we all get here together to start Dream Call, having some fun and bringing cheer in an effort to raise some funds to help entertainers in need. Dream Call. Don't forget, from Boxing Night onwards, you're invited to watch Nigel's fantasy pantomime, starring, amongst others, Doreen Sweetie, Dishy Rishi, Paula Palmer and Nigel Fortuna. Join us for the fantasy pantomime, and in the meantime, have yourselves a merry little Christmas.